Hello, David Mann here again. Let me just switch off that waterfall. Sorry about the silly background, but I saw this lovely waterfall the other day, and I thought water rolling over the rocks seemed like a nice background for the tremolo. So today I'm trying to play Prelude number 2 by Manuel Ponce from his 24 Preludes, and it's obviously a tremolo study, but a lot easier than Tárrega's Recuerdos de la Alhambra. I don't know if you're the same as me, but I struggle with that one. It's nice to have something just a bit easier to practice with. Now, I don't want to concentrate on the left hand, because although there were a couple of tricky moments, it didn't take a lot of figuring out to get a nice left hand configuration that made it easy to slide from one chord to the next. There are a few interesting changes that he brings in. Not the focus today. Today I want to look at the tremolo. Now, if a mandolin player is using his plectrum, he can get a lovely continuous sound, a stream of sound that sounds like someone singing or a violin playing. And I'm not saying it's easy, I'm just saying that technique is possible on a mandolin. On the guitar, we're creating a kind of illusion. We play the bass notes with our thumb, and then that tremolo melody on the top is played with A, M, I, but there's a note missing. P, A, M, I. When we play slowly, the gap is very obvious. Right? When we play quicker, we can trick the audience into thinking that when we play that bass note, we're also playing a note on the treble. But when I'm practicing this just straight from the prelude, I'm always scared that I've got an unevenness in the rhythm. Something like a long bass note, a bit of a gap, and then a kind of a little rapid kind of thing like that's not evenly spread, not evenly distributed across the time. So I wanted to really focus on how can we improve the evenness of that right hand. So I made up some exercises. No, I think I'm in the way there. Yeah, that's better. Right. Now, to make the right hand really even, I thought it would be a good idea to create an exercise with triplets, so that in that 4-note pattern, you're passing the stress to a different finger in turn. So it's a 9/8 time in triplets. P, A, M. Right, I again. And to get back to the beginning, you need to play 4 bars, because there's 4 notes in the pattern, and we're using triplets, right? Now, I wanted to make it a little bit more difficult. You can see that I'm going from string 1, string 2, string 3, etc. I stop at string 4, because I've never seen tremolos down in the bass, really. I mean, the whole point of the technique is to have the accompaniment in the bass and the tremolo in the higher strings. So let's try that. Okay, P, I, M, I, P, A, M, etc. Notice that I'm not doing this fingering as recommending fingering for playing that piece, right? You know, in the second bar there, we're going from P in the first string to A on the second string, which is very awkward and unnatural. The whole point of the exercise is to make you more conscious of each finger, trying to make each finger independent, but even, the same as all the others, by deliberately shifting the stress from one finger to the next. You're focusing on that finger, you're making it more accurate. Obviously, the internal strings, 2 and 3 are the hardest. It's quite easy to do a tremolo on the first string. The second string, there's always the chance of hitting the first string. So that's why I wanted to do this exercise very strictly. P, A, M, and really to try and artificially emphasize that stress. That's why I put in the little stress mark. Right? It's a bit like a tongue twister, and it's quite hard to get right. And I don't attempt to go much faster than that. The whole point is awareness raising, not speed, you know. Okay, I wanted another exercise where the left hand has to do a little bit, you know, changing chords a little bit, just to make it a bit more natural, and so that we're thinking about left and right at the same time. I just had this simple, you know, A minor, A, C, E, C, A, just that simple. And again, the triplet, you know, it's 9/8, and it's the triplet pattern. P, A, M, I, P, A, M, I, A, M, I, P, A, M, I, P, A, M, right? It's like, you know, tapping your head and rubbing your tummy. And I don't even attempt to go any faster than that. Mistake there with the whole point though is that after practicing this very slowly, I'm hoping that your fingers are more accurate, more aware, and more even. And when you come back to the original melody, the original prelude, it should all come out a bit better in the wash. Now let's have a bash, all right? Wish me luck. A little bit better. I think I fluffed a couple of notes, but I was also trying to be a bit more expressive. Having done my exercises and got my right hand working a bit more accurately, I can actually concentrate on some of that lovely surging bass sound. You know, Ponce is very good at this sort of shifting along and easing up and building up the tension until that lovely tierce de Picardy at the end. You know, we're gone from A minor to A major. A lovely bright it's a musical miniature full of emotion. And if you can get that tremolo nice and clean and even, you can concentrate on the intensity of the emotions and those lovely movements in the bass. So thank you for listening. I hope you visit again and listen to me talking about how to practice the classical guitar.